In this video, I will be discussing my research in the practicality and effectiveness of wooden armors, specifically a style used by some cultures in Southeast Asia. The use of armors in Southeast Asia is not unheard of, as avenues of trade between neighboring nations and foreign superpowers allowed most developed kingdoms in the region to equip themselves with armor. The climate of Southeast Asia, being humid and reaching temperatures in the triple digits, will lend one to believe that few fighting men would exchange comfort for a bit of passive protection. However, we find cultures in parts of the world that employ the use of armor, while also having similar high temperatures or tropical environments. I will be focusing on recreating a type of armor once used in northern Thailand, as well as Laos and southern China. Made by the weaving of rattan, a type of palm that grows in the tropical forests of Southeast Asia, the armor is created similarly to that of a wicker basket, where individual reeds are woven tightly to form a flexible sheet. Armor made with woven plant fibers have been used before in different areas of the world, showing that the concept is not original and that it was tried by a variety of cultures. In the context of medieval northern Thailand, this armor, to my knowledge, is only depicted through contemporary art and modern recreations. However, its construction is simple enough and reasonably functional for me to believe it was once used and deemed worthwhile to pass along, where it is depicted today in reenactments. I found this armor to be depicted in two forms, the first being a vest that surrounds the body, similar to a steel cuirass. This is the more common of the two forms that are depicted. The second is a more simple design, shaped like a barrel, that guards only the chest and abdomen. This design, though more exposed, is not unfounded, as it is similar to armor used in other cultures, such as the Japanese hara-ate, a type of cuirass that only covers the front of the chest and abdomen, suspended by shoulder straps and a waist sash. Here I am wearing armor of the second type, that I made by hand, based on various images I've come across. This kind of armor may have been used in parts of northern Thailand, possibly around the 13th to 15th century. With an open back and a simple knot, it is equipped fast and easy. Comfy. While covering a decent portion of my body, it is lightweight and does little to impede my range of motion. Some slight issues with bending forward, but otherwise no restrictions in movement. Here I am equipped with a couple of items that a farmer soldier might take with him, along with the armor. The armor gives me no issues with arming myself and maneuvering with the blade and shield. I will now be doing some cutting tests on a couple of prototypes. Here, I will be using a sword in the style most used in Thailand. Locally known as a dab, it also functions as a common tool used in dealing with jungle vegetation. I had an unfinished version of armor that I was unsatisfied with, so I'll be using it as a control for some cutting tests. Devastating results on the first strike. Though the face of the armor withstands cuts slightly better, The bare rattan is far too brittle to offer any protection. Here I have a completed piece of armor that I am sacrificing to conduct this test. The difference and major component to this piece is the application of tung oil, which adds strength and resilience to the rattan. Astonishingly more effective. I'll try striking a bit harder. Similar results. Some surface damage, which can easily be repaired by weaving in new strips of rattan. No damage to the back. While a strike to the face of the armor deals little damage, an attack targeted at a corner will bite into the material, much like a wooden shield. Let's try a few more swings to the front. Edge alignment felt slightly off, so let's try again. Despite a few hard swings, the armor worked well enough for me not to worry about cuts to the stomach. How about a thrust? Don't get stabbed. I will be continuing my research in this type of armor, and have a go at creating the more common form as well. Thank you for watching. Good luck to you.